Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Wake Up Your Badass, where we are just dedicated to helping you make your life easier, more productive, and help you have the life of your dreams. So welcome to today's episode, and we are going to be sharing some exciting stuff today on how to make your life easier and more productive at the same time. So I'm going to see if I can get Jake on here, trying something new today. And we're going to talk a little bit about videos later. So let's see here. Hey, AJ. Hey, Jake. I'm trying to add you guys. I'm trying to add you, Jake, and it's not letting me. Yeah, this is really exciting. Okay, shoot. We're going to talk today about the third habit out of Brendon Burchard's 5x50 habits. And if you haven't watched the last 2 weeks, you'll want to jump on and see those. Hey, AJ, I'm trying to figure out how to get Jake added on here. I had to use my Chrome instead of my camera on my phone because it wouldn't let me record sideways, and now it's not letting me add her. Hi, Laura. So I'm having a little bit of a challenge adding her. If anyone's got any ideas, let me know. Jake, I don't know how to bring you on, girlfriend. Okay, I'm just going to talk until I figure it out. All right, so today is the 27th. Is it the 27th or the 28th of November? I can't believe that the whole year has gone by so fast, and we have learned so much, and we've really been enjoying sharing it with you guys as well. Jake did say, oh, Jake, say hello, and then I can add you, honey. That's what you have to do. There you go. So say hello in the comments, and then I can add you. All right. So anyway, Jake and I are going to talk today a little bit about how this third habit that we've taken on has really changed our lives, and we've just been using it now for a couple of weeks. But if you're jumping on, let us know where you're jumping on from. Say hi. We'd love to get some love. We come to you every Wednesday at 10 a.m. That's Pacific time, and we're here to wake up your badass. And what we mean by that is the badass in you, the person that is wanting to get out, the person that's wanting to build a big business. Yeah, bake. New. You're coming on as Jake. You're coming on as Jake and Joy. You need to come on as Jake, I believe. But I don't know if that works anyway, AJ, because like I can't add you. It doesn't allow me to add you. It lets me pin the comment, but that's not working. So I'm just going to keep talking. And Jake, maybe you can chime in in the comments on the side, and maybe we'll figure out how to actually do this. If anybody knows how to add someone on Facebook on your actual computer rather than on the phone. We do it all the time on the phone, but I haven't done it on the computer before, so this is going to be the first time. Oh, the joys of technology. And that's actually one of the things that we're going to talk about at the end, is about how to actually capitalize on technology and use that, because that's really, Facebook is moving in that direction more and more and more. But I want to talk about this third habit. How many of you, if you're using the book right now, Brendon Burchard's High Performance Habits, if you give me a 1 in the comment section, that would be great. I'd like to know how many of you are actually using that. It's a fantastic tool that we really that we've been using really regularly and loving. I did get the planner, and I'm reading the book as well, but I'm also using his videos. If you get on his email distribution list, you're going to see the valuable content that he's sending out all the time. Once again, they're videos, and we're going to talk about videos at the end, and we're actually going to give you an opportunity to do a video course that we just did last Friday. But the habit that he's talking about, so the first week it was about sleep. So if you didn't watch that video, go back and watch it. The second habit was about what you do when you first get up in the morning, and really, really, really important. And when I first started reading this book, I was just like, you know, all these books are like, hi, Laura. All these books are about like how to work harder, and I don't need to work any harder. My life is full, you know, and it's not like I'm not looking for more things to do, but I am looking for ways to make my life be easier. And I think you probably are too. You'd probably like to make your life easier and more productive, right? If that's true for you, give me a 2 in the comment section below. If you're someone who would like to make your life easier, but more productive at the same time. So when I started reading this book, it was like, oh, this is a complete mindset shift. This is not talking about how to get like, you know, more, how to like, you know, be more organized and you know, drill through it and do all that. No, it's really about looking at what's important to you. like he has 6 habits, and the first one is clarity, like what is important to you. And one of the things that he suggests is taking on these 5 50-minute habits. And when I read that, I was like, 5 50-minute habits? How am I going to do this? But when you read them, they're not actually in the book, they're in the video. And if that video is something that you'd like, give us a comment down below that you'd like that, or private message us with your email, and we'll send you that copy of that video. It's really, really good. So the second habit is all about your morning routine, and hopefully you have a morning routine that you really like. If you're listening to this live or on a replay and you've got a good morning routine, we'd love to know what it is. Give me a 3 down below, and you can type out what your morning routine is. Jake and I have shared our morning routines in the past, but I love Brandon Bouchard's recommendation, and I've been doing it now for 2 weeks. And it's really given me a completely different start to my day, completely different. But today we're going to talk about a third habit. And this third habit is one that we've talked about before, known as the Pomodoro technique. And if you watched that video, if you didn't watch it, go back and you can see all of our live videos on our Facebook page. But if you didn't watch the Pomodoro technique, the technique is that you only work in set chunks of time, and they suggest small chunks of time, like 20 minutes and then a 10-minute break, or 20 minutes and I think it goes 20 minutes, 5 minutes off, 20 minutes, 5 minutes off, 20 minutes, 30 minutes off, like that. But what Brendon Burchard suggests actually is a little bit different, and he suggests that you work in 50-minute chunks, that you work 50 minutes and you set your timer, and that you get up after 50 minutes for 10 minutes, and you get off screens. You don't check your email, you don't check your texts, you get up, hopefully you get outside, you drink a glass of water. He's big on having a glass of water to cut the action from where it was, because you want to stop your brain for a minute. Our brain can only make so many decisions a day, and if you can limit those number of decisions to the big decisions, the better off you'll be. So you finish what you're doing after 50 minutes, you get up, you go walk around, maybe you go outside, pet your cat, make something to eat if you want, and then you come back. And before you come back, he has some really good tips too. So you're going to want to watch his video, because he has some suggestions about what you do before you go back to work. And he suggests if you're a high performer, that you have at least 3 of these 50-minute time blocks in your day every day. So you have 50 minutes where you're intentionally working, you shut off all notifications, you are only working on this one task. So one of the questions that people have is, what should I be working on in that 50-minute task, in that 50-minute time block? Especially people who are new to network marketing, they don't really know, what would I do with 3 50-minute blocks in my day? Well, we've recommended a few things like Teamsy. That's really a good thing to do. You may have your own habits that you're following. Maybe you're in some other Facebook group that's supporting you. But what we would really recommend is high payoff activities is something that we are really diving into, and that is getting good at videos. Live videos like the one that I'm making right now, but also recorded videos that you can use later. And we did a training this weekend with Kate McShay. We did it on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. And we're a member of the community that supports that, but every Thanksgiving they come out with a product that not only is new and doesn't exist, but it's a fundraiser for Heifer International. If you don't know about Heifer, if you know about Heifer International, give me a heart in the comment section below. They're a charity that I've been following for a while and donating to, and I love what they do because they give livestock to impoverished families in third world countries. Like I think they're focusing on Nepal right now, and what happens is they give this family livestock, usually a cow, and from that they're able to build a micro business, and they pay back the cow so that the cow gets put back to someone else. So I love it that not only is it sustaining the families that are building these businesses, but it's sustaining itself. The charity itself is sustaining because people are donating it. They're not donating it, they're paying back what the cost of the cow was so that that can go forward to another family. And I think that's awesome. So I'm going to put a link to it in the comments. And if you want to check it out, it's I think until the 30th, it's less than half price. I think it's normally $297, and they're offering it for $97. Plus, there's a bunch of free bonuses in with it. So I'll put the link in it below if you want to check it out. Just know that you're going to learn a lot. It's almost 4 hours long, so you'll want to have a big. I didn't realize it was going to be so long, and I watched the first 3 hours, and then I had to go. So I need to watch the remaining hour. But it was really, I've already started implementing some of the stuff. You're actually seeing some of the stuff that I'm implementing right now. But I thought it was really fantastic. So I will post that down below, and you can get your hands on that if you'd like. And next week, we're going to be going more deeply into the habit 4 that Brendan talks about in his 5x50. And hopefully you're taking some of these habits on, and it's making a difference for your life. Because the thing is, in this business, there's a lot of skills to be learning, tons of skills. But if you don't learn the mindset that you need to adapt the skill set, it's not going to work. And we talk about that in athletics all the time, and it's so true in business. It's so, so, so true. So the number one thing for you to do is to work on your mindset. And we love that you're here growing with us and learning with us. And we are Jake and Joy from jakeandjoy.com. It is lovely to see you. I was supposed to have a joke for you today, but with all the technical difficulties, I didn't have time to look one up. But I did hear one, but now I can't remember it. So if you have a good joke, post it below. And we'd always like to have a good chuckle every day. That's another tip for you, that laughter, if you can laugh at least 12 times a day, really hard, you'll find that it will start to improve your health and your mental health at the same time, physical and mental health. So that's all I've got for today. Thanks for joining us. And we'll see you next week right here on Wake Up Your Badass. Jake will probably be chiming in on Monday, and I'll probably do my little telenovela bit on Friday. And we'll see y'all soon. Have a great day.